What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode number 3 of our Zero to Hero series here on Franchise Hockey Manager 11. So you're gonna notice one thing off the beginning here. The schedule looks different. I ended up doing all the simulating off screen. Again, I figured you guys would kind of know where we sit. The team wasn't changing. Nothing big happened except for Hayden Shaw fracturing his hand. And we're trying to stay out of relegation, and we're barely out, but we are out. So the plan is to time lapse through the rest of the regular season and then meet you guys at the playoffs. Before we do that, I'll give you guys a look at how the team's been doing. Partonen has been great. I'm excited that we brought him back. He's going to be a staple in our top 6 next year. I believe we're going to have 3 of our 9 foreigners back, so that's going to also lift us up a lot, right? Because we can bring in new foreigners, we can upgrade the German players we already have. I think we have a chance to be a good team next year if we can get some good free agents. The other thing I did off screen was I went into my scouting and I added a bunch of players to the watch list. So these are all guys that the scouting's going to be focused on, and hopefully I'm going to have a little bit uncovered on them going into next year. Alright, now that I've caught you up on what's happening, let's get this simulation done. Alright, we are pausing the simulation for just a second. I have a couple updates. We've made a couple roster improvements. The first one starting off in between the pipes. We have Yanni Lempinen. Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce that name. Yanni Lempinen. The transfer offered for him, and he signed a 2-year deal in Nuremberg. And then yes, we brought in David Landowski. He was on Dusseldorf, and then we transferred for him, and he signed a brand new contract with us, 3 years at $70,000. Alright, the jersey numbers are set. Lempin is in the net, and it's a 7-4 win. Let's continue with the simulation. Alright, up here at the beginning of the playoffs, we have the award nominees for the 2024 awards here in the DL. The MVP, we don't have anybody up there, but goaltender of the year, Samuel St. Hilaire. If he can walk out of the DL with the goaltender of the year award, that would be crazy. So all in all, very solid season. Alright, the DEL playoff is over. It looks like there's 3 rounds: the quarters, the semis, and then the finals. The Colnar Whale win their first DL championship since 2002 to get up to free agency. It's going to be a lot of turnover going into next year. Alright, so I went through and I've signed or offered contracts to those who I found interesting. Also kept it within the budget. We still have $445,000 to spend as well. So that'll just be for contracts that I need to compete with. And let's continue. So I'll meet back up with you guys when we hear word on our players that we have offers out to. Here we go. Here's our team for year number 2. I wasn't able to follow closely to show you guys, but now we are past the signing phase. We have all of our players signed that I wanted to get signed, and we're ready to go. So let's unveil the team. First up, your first line left winger will be Taro Hirose. He was a former NHL player, former Detroit Red Wing. You have your first line center, Kyler Yamamoto, former NHLer, former Utah Hockey Club member, Seattle Kraken, Edmonton Oiler. You have Kai back on the top line. Gil Martin, second line, playing with Charlie Gerard this year, and Mika Partanen. It'll be Kretcher, Dove McFalls, and Allenroth. Or it'll be Lewandowski and then Allenroth, Winder, and Allenhoff. And then you have these two extra forwards here. On the back end, it's Ola Anderson, Marco Scandella, Hayden Shaw, Simon Carlson, Alex Trevilanto, Marcus Weber, and Julius Carrar. Alexei Gravel will be the starting goaltender this year. Backing him up will be Yanni Lempinen. And that's your team. That is your Nuremberg team this year. It looks really good. And Lewandowski will be a third liner for us this year. And did he get drafted? I don't think he did. Unless he's getting drafted this year. He played much better on our team, by the way, but that's weird. He was supposed to get drafted. I don't think he did. That's good for us then. This is a player we can hold on to. We'll wait and see. It might be next year that he gets drafted, but David Lewandowski might be a prospect for the future for Nuremberg. I think the upgrades we made this year, we're going to be a top team in the league. I think we're going to aim for like top 5. There's no way we shouldn't be at least 6th. Like, I think 6 would be a good place to finish this year. We did entice Kyler Yamamoto and Hirose to join the team, so I'm interested to see what they can do. And again, that bumps back Partanen, which is good for us. So we get to play with Liam Gilmartin this year, full time. Anyways, guys, I'll do for this episode. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one when we start up year number 2 with Nuremberg.